Welcome to Conqueror's Blade, where the Vikings of the far north now make their home. In Season 7, we see the arrival of the Wolves of Ragnarok. In its free-to-play tactical MMO, you'll see elements of beloved games like Mount & Blade, where you command soldiers in battle, and you can choose to customize your warlord from 11 different classes. By the way, if you want to try out the game, I've got a link right down below that gives you a full week of premium time that provides many bonuses for you to get started. This video is sponsored by My Games and the developer Booming Games. Before I jump into the game, I want to show you, if you're brand new to Conqueror's Blade, what you can do. Now, in the very beginning, you need to create your character. So over here, you can choose male or female. Great music, by the way. And you can change up your face presets, your hair. You've got your eyebrows over here, your skin tone, your lip color, and also tattoos in addition to your beard options. Now, I've got my character already built up. And let's see, I'm going to call him High Jarl Bob. Now we can get into the game itself, and don't worry, if you choose anything early on when it comes to weapons that you might not like later on, you can change it easily. The one weapon that you're not seeing here right now that you can pick up later on is a Maul. Now that is a seasoned weapon that you can unlock skills for by completing challenges, but these here you can change up later quite easily. So if you don't like what you picked early on, you can change it later on, so don't really fret too much about that. Much like in Mount & Blade, you can also ride on a horse and engage in mounted combat. It's how you get around the map quickly. It's also how you can just get a nice little initial alpha strike off if you want to. There we go. Here's another one right over here. Got that one too. We can gallop by holding down shift. If you look where there's a B on the lower right hand corner above the alt unlock cursor, you can see your horse's stamina bar and health as well. Alright, now we need to get out of here. I'm using a Nodachi right now. Here's where you can learn how to play the game a little bit more. So over here, I want to show you some information. I did click on Alt, so now I can move around my mouse cursor. You can see two different formations, and each formation will have different benefits and potentially liabilities. I've got Dispersed, I've got over here Block. A dense formation intended to enhance the unit's defense. For Disperse, it forms out a spread out square formation to lessen the impact of ranged attacks. We've also got two abilities, Cover Commander. They're going to rush to my side, and also Shield Rush, and they'll charge out. Now, let's go. They can follow me. And you can skip it if you want to, but again, I want to briefly go over some things here. I'm no expert, but I think it's important to show people who might be new what the game is all about, because later, I'm going to jump right into combat, and if you don't know what the game is about, you might get a little bit lost. Alright, follow me. We've got Hold, Attack, and Follow Me. They can currently just come with me. I'm switching over into a shield wall type of formation. There we go. And I can move in. Now, I've not used the Nodachi. My friend loves it a lot. He likes to stunlock people while I use my hammer to bash their heads in, which is quite a bit of fun. And later on, we'll go over what abilities do based on what I'm using in combat. That way, once you see my cooldowns up, you know what that's all about. And I don't know too much about the Nodachi myself, but my god, that damage. I just know that if I'm using my Maul, I don't like to fight Nodachi users. And obviously, in any game like these here, you want to get onto points whenever possible. It's a great way to win, it's a great way to get more points, and to get a better grade after you're done fighting a battle. So we're capturing right now. Also, look to the left of F1 and F2 in the lower left-hand corner, and you can see the health bars of my characters. Now, at a supply point, you can actually patch them up. Those supply points are the little plus signs. Now, we could go back, but we're not going to do that. There's really no point in doing that. Come on, get over here. Whoa. There's a bunch of different defenses that you're able to utilize whenever you're actually defending a town. And trust me, it's not as easy as it sounds. I mean, you might have walls and stuff, but people can hit from various locations. And flanking is so very important. You're going to have some units that perform better than against other units. Like if you have horsemen, you will crash right through a whole bunch of those blasted archers. And people like to use archers a lot and stay off a point. So if you have either horsemen or even just guys who have shields, oh, you can get into it. And that's just really my understanding right now. Oh, hold on, we got someone over here to kill. Let me watch out for them. Oh, okay, there we go. That happened. Follow me, men. And you can tell people to hold positions. It's actually very intuitive, I think, on how you can command stuff. So let's go ahead and cut right through real quick. We need to capture more supply points, and I'm just going right through them. It looks like right now my boys are doing pretty well. That's another enemy gone. Now keep in mind, if you do get the last hit on a hero, on a warlord, then you get the kill. So You might have some people who get kills from you, even though you did a bulk of the damage. It'll take you time to probably like time out your attacks depending on what you're using and all that. And again, every single weapon has like a different fighting style. Here, let's use ability 1. Now they'll charge in, shields up, they're moving in, they're dealing more damage now, which is pretty awesome. We're just cutting our way through. So you can focus on potentially killing more soldiers in a battle. You can focus more on PvP if you want to, because eventually you run out of soldiers to bring in. That's when enemies can truly be overwhelmed. All right, let's come over here. So we've got one supply point over here, and I need to capture it. All right, hold on. Shields up. Keep those shields up. I'm gonna let all of my soldiers heal up here, and you'll see their bars go up after we capture the point. There we go. There's our supply point. Just pretty sweet in my view. All right. I'm gonna let them patch up, and I'm gonna move up myself. And you do have tab over here to see the map. You can spawn at different places if you need to, if you die. And again, if you know how to play the game, that's fine. My very first beginning of my video here, I want to go over some basics because, man, I got in here and I didn't read or look up anything. So it took me a little bit to really figure things out. And again, there are so many people who are better than me, but here's what I know so far. Very basic stuff. And also, I just want to show off the game because actually it's a lot of fun. And I want to do that by fighting the AI initially because later we'll be fighting players and that's when things are going to get really, really brutal. It won't be easy. And oh man, let me tell you one thing too. You won't always be able to charge right into enemy pikes or whatever. Pikes do work. They hurt a lot. All right, I'll get my boys to come follow me. So now we just need to fight on up there. See, I could interact and bring in new units, but I don't have new units yet. You can pick out new units, and you'll probably want to like look up guides or whatever for the latest season, which is currently 7, as a reminder on what might be like the new meta to pick out, because no one likes to be ineffective. I know why people look up guides and all that. No one wants to just get destroyed or pick crappy units because it does either take time or money to get to where you need to go. All right, there's one. Let's go. I'm going to let my boys attack real quick. We got another hero to worry about. I'm going to go take him out. Hold on. Gotta aim things a little bit. I'm taking a lot of damage because I did just charge in like a crazy person. All right. Wow. What an attack. I'm gonna let them charge out. I'm gonna wait over here. No one's attacking me. Now, whenever you're healing, I've seen people do this. They'll move before they're done bandaging. Okay, press H. There's a cooldown. Let it finish. Oh man. Nothing could be more frustrating than watching someone do that. So we've got quite a few kills, and getting troop kills is very important. Getting hero kills, all that. But the most important thing in the world, capturing points every time. Every time. No matter what game you play. That's what you want to do, right? I mean, if you're really that good and you can kill that many warlords, then all the more power to you. All right. Let's finish it up over here. We're nearly done. Come on. Follow me. You heard the commander. Do it. So now they're surrounding me, they're protecting me, and that can save your life, which is what I love about the game too. So we won that. That was very easy, and now we're about to go into town in just a moment. We have to pick out some new units. And again, you just want to look at a guide and really decide on what you want to pick up. Now, there are trees here, so if you pick one unit, it'll lead to another unit. Here, I don't have my main character. Now, Pike Militia are very cheap, and they can be upgraded and used later on if you need to like fill out your warband. Your warband is where you have a bunch of different units that you recruited into a type of build. Domain Spearmen are pretty fancy. I like them. I'll take some Pike Militia, okay? And I actually do like Rattan Round Shields quite a bit for charging into my enemies. I've gotten a lot of kills with them, but I'm going to pick up Iron Cap Swordsman. There we go. Then I can pick a slightly fancier unit right over here. I've got Squires, I've got Iron Cap Spearmen, or Halberdiers. You know what? We'll come over here. And there we go. So now we can get into the game. And I'll show you some basic stuff before we jump into actual PvP combat, which I've been getting into heavily. There's siege battles, field battles, there's even open world battles too, which I've not had the real opportunity to really engage in just yet. But man, I thought I would try out the game, you know, give my thoughts and all that, but then I just ended up playing more and more, and I was up the whole night playing it with my bud. And we're just loving it right now, especially as we're beginning to figure things out. If you find anything that doesn't click with you, just give it time, man, and try some new weapons. Now, you can choose different locations. It doesn't really matter. You can travel around. But of course, if you're playing with a friend, you want to choose the same location. So right now, our choices are Astaria and Andalo. So I fight over here in Astaria. I'll take that one. There we go. And now we're going in. So here we are right now. We've got a town that we can look at. Later on, you're going to be able to leave and travel around. As you can see here, there is an open world map where you can travel all over. People can take over things. You can join different types of houses or guilds. So there's a lot to it, man. I don't know too much about this aspect just yet, but I'll show you what it's like to travel on the overland map later on, even if you're just doing like PvE stuff. So if you hold down tab, you can see that there's a bunch of NPCs. It might seem overwhelming at first, but if I press L, I'll come over to my quest log. You can just go to where you need to go by either going to the quest log or coming over to tab and clicking on the NPC. So right now, we just want to do our basic quest stuff right over here. Greetings. How's it going? Complete quest, you'll get experience, you'll get bronze coins, which you'll need, and mastery points, which is what you'll need for many of your skill points too. All right. There we go. So now I think I'm going to switch over to my character, and they'll continue to give you different quests to do over time, and they'll show you what every NPC is all about. You'll also unlock more stuff as you get along. Like over here, I can't interact with a war scholar until after level 20, but trust me, you level up quickly, especially with those 7 days of premium time. Do I play Warcraft? Do I? I mean, I did a long time ago. And here's my character right now, wearing a bunch of gear that you can get in the Season 7 pass. Speaking of, I'll press F5 and we'll have a look at that. Wolves of Ragnarok. You've got your battle pass, your challenges, your unit challenges, your seasonal store, your runes too, which are new, and campaigns. Over here, you'll be getting runes over time that you can use in your helmet and some other armor too, in addition to your weapon. And you'll get more and more over time as you continue to level up with your season level. You want to do that quickly because, man, these make a huge difference, and you'll get some for stats, you'll get some for damage, or different abilities too, depending on what you use and play. So let's come back over here, I suppose, to the battle pass. Now, I'm pretty far along right now, level 59. You can get some very cool stuff as you continue to level up. And I'm not going to go over all the different types of currency and all that, but you can earn these in-game just by playing the game. Or you can, of course, get it through the store. And you've got challenges over here. I did join a bit late, so I didn't get into week 1, but here's like week 3, and you can see what you need to do. So like over here, collect rare or better resources 4 times, complete 15 daily quests, all that stuff. So it's just like stuff that you would already be doing in the game anyway. And of course, you've got unit challenges, and you can change up to actually unlock older season units. So don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about really missing out. You can go back if you want to. So over here, we've got season 2. I'm over here in season 3 because currently I'm trying to get some skills for my Maul. I love my Maul so much. It's just a lot of fun. It's what I like to use. So over here, we're in season 7. Let's switch over here real quick, not a problem. Now, in the very beginning, you've got to unlock your special units. We've got Sons of Fenrir right over here. They're pretty fragile, but they can deal a lot of damage as you go along. You can see their stats over here. And do you remember those 2 orders I gave to my men, like 1 and 2? Well, these guys have 3 abilities. One's called Wolf's Leap. They can leap into enemy targets. Over here is Beast. They get a little buff to damage, and every time they kill an enemy during that period, the cooldown time of Predator will be reduced, and Predator is right over here. So for a short time after the skill is used, the unit's movement speed will increase by 25% and will enjoy a high resistance against ranged damage, which is what you do want. And every single unit has like different traits and all that, and also terrain where they either perform better or worse. So it's really up to you to look at that. And over time, as they get more experience, you can give them bonuses too and unlock that as well. So right now, I have only a temporary contract, but later I'm going to unlock them permanently, which will take 4 stages of doing a bunch of different challenges. Then later, I can get my Sons of Fenrir, and then finally, my Berserkers, which is what I truly do want. And later on, we'll be able to get Shield Maidens too. It takes time, but you can do it. Oh yeah, these guys look very strong. I really do want to try them out. Check that out. Odin's Charge, we've got Berserker's Assault. They've got a lot of traits too. But I'm not going to go into too much detail right now. You can do that yourself whenever you get in there. I've not tried out the campaigns yet, but look at that. A territory war has broken out, and you'll be able to engage in that if you want to. So you can participate and fight in those. You've got your seasonal runes, which I've gone over already. And here's my character sheet over here, which you can access by pressing P if you want to. There we go, or you can click it right on the very top. But here I am. You can change up your title. I've got mine, Jarl of the North. You've got your stats over here, and you can reset your points every so often using items, or you've got like a few free ones that you can use in order to reset your stats if you want to. And I've got my gear right over here. Now, if you look at my gear, it doesn't match up with what I'm wearing, and I'll show you that in just a moment. You can also apply your runes right down over here, and I've got many of mine, like, as you can see over here, Earth Splitter, which increases my effective range for my ability by 25%. I've got more health points, and you can have up to 6 rune power. Over here, my Epic 1 costs 3 rune power, so you can't just like spam these as much as you want. Alright, so I've got my mount over here. I've got 3 horses total. It'll be my dominant one for right now. You can, of course, feed them if you need to. You can buy hay for that. I've got my items. I had some leg guards. I think they're over in my storage. I'll have to pick those up later. You do want some armor because people can kill your horse in combat, which obviously you do not want. And also, you'll need to repair things over time, and that will cost you bronze coins, which you can earn in the game. Now, here's where you can buy aesthetic stuff. Stuff for your appearance. And I did choose mine already. I've got my Thane's wolf head and all of my armor too. Then over here, I've got my Maul as well. Look, I want it to look like Thor, but you've got many other options as well in case you just want to change it up, or there's like another type of unit type you want to really dwell on. I've got one emote right now, Thunderclap. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Clap. And over here, you've got some basic orders in case you don't have like voice chat or you're not in a voice call with other people, but that's a great way for you to kind of just like let other people know what you're doing and to chat with them. And you've also got your skills. Don't forget, you can unlock things as you want to. Like over here, 5 mastery points. I've got my Maul skills over here, and they can level up over time. There are different trees for them. If you press U, you can come over here to your barracks, and I've got 12 units, and really, you can have as many as you want, as long as you fit within the cap, the quota right over here. I've got a lot because I had to fill up a bunch of, requirements for quests. Now, you've also got builds that you can change up depending on where you're going and what you're doing and what type of warlord that you want to build. You've got different builds for the open world, ranked combat, free battles, and I've been doing a lot of just basic battles right over here. So I've got my level 4 Sons of Fenrir. I've got my level 11 Domain Archers, which I have been using quite a bit. I'm going to change them up later on once I get different units. I've got over here my Domain Spearmen, and my favorite unit so far, my Spear Sergeants, and you can really buff them up. Oh man, they have been amazing so far. Now, you can, of course, remove them by right-clicking, and you can add them back in. You've got other options too, like horsemen, and you can see that there's a little number on the lower left hand here. Those are your leadership points. Alright, now, let's come over here to the unit tree. You've got a bunch of different options. You can upgrade things over time using a currency called honor, and you can use that to also research technologies and all of that. You can earn honor from battles too, which is quite nice, and of course, you need to recruit so many of a certain type of unit before you can get another era unlocked. Like over here, I only have up to Silver Era. I've got my Halberdiers. I've got some pretty interesting units right now, like my Spear Sergeants, which appear to feel very stable and very powerful. They've been incredible. Eventually, I'm not sure what I'll aim for. I know some veterans will be sure to tell me, but you can see what you can get over time. And you can get all of these for free, or again, you can just pay to get them a little bit faster. Like I've got some points over here left over, and I could get some mercenaries too if I want to, but I'm not going to do that right now. Before we jump into the newest map that we have for Season 7, the Ford right over here, I'm going to show you what other battles that we can get involved in if we wanted to. You've got a training battle up here, field battles where you capture flags around the map and you wait for the points of your enemy to go down. You've got over here standard siege battles, and you can see the map rotation right down over here. You get a whole bunch of different rewards. It's a very popular mode, and you need it for a lot of your daily quests. Then down over here, you've got a thief raid, which I've not tried yet. So join the Northlanders on a raiding expedition. Interesting. All right. Then what else do we have? Now that's PvE, so you'll be fighting the AI. You won't be fighting other players. You've got territory wars. Now, I haven't gotten involved in that yet, so I don't really know too much about that, but my god, look at these rewards over here. You can get artillery, which you can use on the maps too. You've got expeditions, and that's also PvE. You need that for a lot of crafting goods. You've also got events over here, which I can't quite join just yet. Maybe one day. No, it's locked currently. Then over here, you've got ranked battles, and you've got to be level 100. So I'm not even close to that one yet. There's also some standard rules right over here. That way you know what's going on and what's up. But for now, let's go fight a major battle. Yeah, why don't we do that? I think it'll be fun. I should probably look at what my abilities can do before we get into combat. So it says over here, best armor, heavy armor, which is what I'm wearing right now. We've got over here, Earth Splitter. Can be charged up, charge and consume stamina and slows movement. Alright, if you charge for less than 1 second, it deals 49% of your base blunt damage and 713 points of blunt damage. Knocks back enemy soldiers, but if you charge it up more than 1 second, it deals a lot more damage. So you do want to do that. If you charge it for more than 2 seconds, even more damage. Then over here, we've got Up from Hell. I like that. Swing the Maul upward, dealing 100% of your base blunt damage and 1,426 points of blunt damage. Now you can press it twice and spend 20% of your stamina to swing it again. Then over here, we've got Uko's Doom. Swing the Maul rapidly. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Knocks back enemies, extra effect 2. Removes dazed effect, which is quite handy if you're ever dazed. Then we've got Maelstrom. Now that's a new one for me, but I'm gonna try it out. I can press it 3 times and spend more stamina, so we want to watch our stamina use. And I could easily be locked down, so I've got to watch out for that too. I've got a few units over here. I've got my bowmen. Now they're pretty darn good. They've got some bleeding effects stuff, which is quite nice. I've also got my spear sergeants too. They're very sturdy in combat. Pike militia, well, they're very good at just kind of being around. They're cheap, you can throw them in. They can do a lot too. Over at level 17, you can get a cav stun effect with your spear sergeant, so leveling up a good solid warband early on is quite nice to do. If you keep on diving deep, you're never going to be able to do what you need to do when it comes to building up that strong core group of units. Then I've got my Rattan round shields right over there. I just like to throw them in. I mean, generally, I'll change up what I use over here. It doesn't really matter too much. I've got plenty of options. I could bring in some cheaper units if I wanted to. Later, I might bring in some Sons of Fenrir, but not yet. Let's go back over to my friends. Done. I'm only bringing in 4 right now because I'm trying to level people up. I want them to get plenty of XP all together. And here we go. We're in Allenberg, a pretty big siege battle. I'm over here right in the middle. Here we go. Now we are here. Let's have a look at the map. Hopefully we'll have teammates who do pay attention. Hopefully I'll pay attention. Who knows? Sometimes we can be guilty of what we're not a fan of. As long as you recognize that and you try to rectify it whenever you see it, then sure, that's okay. You're here to improve. I'm not going to bring up my spear sergeants just yet. I often like to bring in archers eventually, but not in the very beginning, because often you've got a lot of enemy artillery out there that can nail you and your units like that. Usually you can get down there and deal some serious damage. They've got trebuchets as well. They're already using some, so that can easily wipe out your units, and I don't want that. I've got some decent guys. I like them. Someone is putting down a cannon. We already have 1 cannon. Good luck to you. All right, here comes 1 siege tower. I've got a cannon I could bring in 2, I suppose, if I truly wanted to. I might save it for later. We might not need it right now. Or if I wanted to, I could try to get rid of that blasted... Oh, never mind. See that? That was quite accurate, so I'm not going to do that. They've got someone down there who knows what they're doing. I've done it too. I've gotten to the point where if I'm having a good day, I'll take out like 4 to 5 pieces of artillery. Then we get into the battle. Oh my god. Look at how many units are here. That's what I love about the game. You get so many people all leading different units. Alright, they got some javelins over here. We've got some, what, crossbows? We barely have any artillery, so it looks like they're actually on point right now. I'm pretty scared because of that. We'll see how it plays out. We're losing a lot more than they are, I believe. Ooh, yeah. We got our 1 supply point over here. So what can I do right now? I suppose I could change it up. I think I will do that. I'm going to come back over here real quick and change out my units. I've got some grenadiers who are very, very cool. For now, I'm going to bring in my archers. Now, they have a stacking bleed effect. They're very fragile, but man, do they ever deal some serious damage. So let's come over here real quick. We've got multiple points we need to hold on to. They obviously want to take 1. That will extend how much time they get to actually attack. All right, main gate has been breached, so let's get ready. Let's get right over here. All right, they're in formation. If they move in, we can get them. If they come onto the walls, we can shoot them. We obviously do not want to be flanked, so I've got to watch out for flanking units. Actually, let's move over here real quick, because I've got a good location where I can move back. Map awareness is a valuable tool. Press tab and you can see where things are at. You can see where your teammates are at. It's very important that you do that, you know. See, I agree with me. Sometimes you can open a gate if you want to, just to kind of like let them in without breaking your gate. All right, we've got some archers who are attacking right now. I'm using a bleed effect. On the lower left-hand corner, you can see that I've got 2 abilities. One is where I can choose where they target on the ground, or I can just let them auto-attack, which is what I'm doing right now. And number 2 is my bleed effect. Now, we're not in the best location just yet. We could be in a better one. Let me try to find a good angle. Yeah, over here. Because we also want to be away from their line of sight. We want to be able to hit them without being hit too often. Let's come over here. And I could go in and fight myself, but again, let's hold on. Let's wait. It's important that I try to help out by positioning my units in a pretty decent location. So right now, there we go. Some good bleed effect. Oh, yeah. My kills are going up because of it. We've got supplies close by. Kills are stacking up. Enemies are coming in. Look at them. They're just killing and killing and killing right now. It's pretty awesome. They've got a flintlock guy. Ooh, throwing down some bombs. Still getting kills right now. 22 kills stacking up. And that's where you need to like make the choice. Are you going to focus on just fighting alone and just losing all of your soldiers? I mean, you can do that, but you should probably be doing both. Often I try to do both whenever I can, but my archers here are so fragile. Oh god, he's got a freaking artillery piece right there, and we're nearly out of arrows right now. Let's hold on and see. I'm going to look at the map again. It looks like they're pushing in right over there, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have my archers move back over to that supply point, okay? But this time I want them in a block formation instead. That way they all fit inside. Now, if you look on the lower left-hand corner, you see a bunch of white bars, vertical white bars. Those are health bars for each individual unit, okay? Now, the bar above it, that is your ammo. Here we go. We've got to hold this point somehow, if we can. Come on, let's go. Hi there. Just going to kill a few. All right, we've got a lot of enemies to worry about, so let's bring in the friends if we can. Oh, here's one right over here. Let me try to get him. Oh, no, he's not over here yet. Let's bring in the archers.
Archers, stand ready.
Before they actually hit my boys. Hold on. I got to make sure they're not running through that guy, because if they run through him, he'll just hit them and they'll just fall apart. He's running away. Okay, good. Let me get my archers over here real quick. I'm trying to be very mindful because I don't have my friend here, and usually we plan things together and attack together, but because I'm all alone, I've got to be very mindful of how I approach any situation, because I could easily be flanked. I don't have someone to watch my back right now, and that's very bad. All right, I'm going to hold down one, and I'm going to want them to attack over there, okay? Let's try that out. I've got a good bleeding effect. Look at that. My kills are going up. I'm going to hold down T. I've got a charge effect over here. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it, hopefully. Let's go back and check on my units. All right, they're not being flanked yet, which is awesome. I got 59 kills. Attack what you want. Let me check on my flank real quick. Okay, we're holding up. Shatter the ranks. I've got more kills. Nice work. I've got to watch out for artillery, though. All right, we've got some enemies over here, too. Let's get them now. Oh, yeah. Let's go. There we go. Only 1,300 damage. They're hitting me a little bit. That's okay. We have some enemies over here, too. I'm going to go try to hit them real quick. Just to try to get some kills, if I can. I'm in the middle, though. I'm way too deep. I'm getting a little bit too crazy with it all. All right. Some kill assists so far. Nice work. Let's go back and check on things. I've got nearly 100 kills now. Again, because of my archers, who are very good. Let's turn back over here and just begin to attack. I'm supporting multiple sides right now. Okay, they've got some archers and artillery, so let's move. I'm going to move a little bit to a much better location. Let's see if I can find one. If I come up here, I'll be able to get a nice little line of sight on them and probably flank a few of their archers. And their archers are obviously pretty mean. I'm running low on ammo. So let's see if I can do that now. I want to kill what's up there. They've got that nasty artillery piece. Oh yeah, see him? He's right there. Let's see if we can get him. We don't have too many friends over here. Oh yeah, that's a lot of bleeding damage. Look at that. He's having a very bad time. So I'm going to move in and try to actually get rid of his artillery if I can. That's my goal, is to try to break that. I might not be able to. Oh yeah, they've got me now. Shoot. Oh, he tried to throw me. Oh, he fell off. Oh my god. Did he die? I don't think he did. But that was amazing. Okay. So now they're actually charging at my archers, and we need to get the hell out of here. So, let's see. They're getting closer. I'm still shooting. I'm not going to move just yet. We're bleeding them. We're bleeding them hard. I'm going to use H now and heal up. We've got more enemies below us. I'm not actually fighting for a point right now. I'm just trying to make sure that they're not flanking around. We're out of ammo, so I'm going to go bring them somewhere where they can go get some more ammo. Then I'll bring them back in, which means I get to focus on combat. So I'm at 82 kills. Usually you want to fight on points. Today I've been a little bit more proactive elsewhere, but let's come over here. I need to get on my mount real quick and just kind of go handle that. All right, let's go get them way over there. And now I'm going to head back. And see, if you lose too many troops anyway, you're going to end up losing because you're not going to have any good supportive units. I mean, my guys can do a lot of damage without my friend here to kind of stun for me, which you'll see him later on. Oh, having that no dachi buddy, devastating. I gotta watch out with my stamina. All right, so what do we have over here? We've got a lot of enemies that I need to break through somehow. Wow, that's a lot. All right, let's move through. I'm not gonna bring in my archers just yet because I'm in a very bad position. I'm gonna fight for a little bit. All right, so we've got a nice shield wall close by. I do want to flank them, so I'm gonna try to handle that in a little bit. They did get a nice point. Oh god, those range units are destroying me, so I'm coming back now. Let me check my map real quick. I'm gonna bring my archers back. I'm gonna try to find a good location for them. Oh crap, hold on. I actually see a bunch of enemies, so I'm very worried about them running into them. We do have some spearmen over here. If we can move into a better location, we could begin to shoot them from behind. That would be awesome. I kind of ran into them a little bit. Let's move right here. Let's move right here and just hit them from behind, okay? I've only lost a few. There we go. So now let's get them. You got it, boys. Let's go. I'm going to check my map in just a little bit. Over 100 kills now. That was a good flanking attack. All right, let's see where else we can hit some enemies. Are they over here? There's one guy close by somewhere. He might be up there, maybe. I don't really know. Let's move up again. Oh, here's a great location. I killed someone, evidently. My unit killed someone. That's why archers could be so devastating. And look at where they're at right now. They're in a horrible location. So I'm going to let my archers kill them now. Get them, boys. You got it. We do have a house close by, which is annoying, but let's get them. I'm watching. Over 100 kills. I'm just trying to focus right now, not on combat alone, because you can figure that stuff out on your own, but on how to use tactics to kind of get somewhere, you know? Like, I could get a few kills, but if I could crush their soldiers, they can push back all of their different little friends, you know? And look at how many archers are now dead. Look at how many are now dead. That's so many. We have lost one of our flags, which is awful, so not great. A grand bloodbath. There's barely anyone left. Okay, hold on. Move. Uh-oh. They got some berserkers, so I might actually lose my whole group. Let's get them to get out of here. They actually probably could have cut through all of them, but those guys can jump in. They can leap into combat, which is not great. So I did finally die, and I did finally lose my archers, but look at the kills here. All right, now time to bring in my sergeant spears. My spear sergeants. They're very sturdy. A little bit slow, but very, very sturdy. So now we can play a little bit more aggressively when it comes to melee combat. Let's have a look. They've got some range units over there, actually. Hold on. I don't like that very much. Let's come over here. We've got some enemies over here that I don't like either. Hold on. Let me think about this real quick. I could flank around on the left-hand side, maybe. Let me have a look at the map. Yeah, going through over there would not be a good idea. So we've got a few formations. If I hold down or click Alt, cover commander, they'll rush to my side. They will advance with ability number 1. So your units do have different abilities too, and that can really change a lot on how you engage in combat. All right, here they are. Let's go. Our friends should be charging in over here. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's go. So now I'm going to use my first ability to move in. All right, now they're moving in. They'll take some damage, but we got to do something to really mess them up, you know? Form up. Attack now. Let's try to really mess them up. I want to save my teammates here, so I'm going to take a lot of damage by doing that, but it's my choice. Now, there's too many heroes, so we do want to move back too. I don't want to lose all of them. I want to deal some damage. We also want to fight on the point. Now, unfortunately, they're on that point. Oh, wow. That person stun-locked me for a brief moment. Let's watch out. Let's get into the point. Whoa. I think they had a trebuchet or something. Yeah. They wiped out our units. Now, that you can't really account for all the time. Sometimes crap like that just happens. So we might end up losing the battle, but if it happens, hey, we tried our best. We are being pushed back. I am going to do my best to try to hurt them individually, wherever possible. Oh, yeah, they definitely took that, so we're going to have to make, like, a final stand. And keep in mind, I am relatively new. I'm just kind of, like, going over what I know about other games and what has worked for me so far and what I think of the game so far. And also, it just depends. If you just happen to have a team that's not as on point, maybe I'm not on point, who knows, then that's a big thing, you know? All right, so we got 3 warlords over there, because you also need enough teammates to just coalesce around a target, or you're just kind of done. All right. I'm trying to not go in too deep because I've been getting hit hard for this match. It doesn't always happen, but like, look at what's happening right now. I'm getting staggered nonstop, and I also need to grab some more units too. Next time, I'm gonna try to... Oh, someone closed the gate on us. Uh-oh. All right, well, we might be dead. They might be trolling. I'm not too sure. But let's hope that someone opens it. Oh, my God. Well, that was cruel. Wow. I'm gonna die if I charge in over there, so let's try to get over to that ladder if I can. Oh, nope. That didn't work out. Is that gate open? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Whew. That was a scary one. I've never had that happen before. People are usually pretty good about not doing that from what I've seen so far. But let's go back. All right, I'm going to try out my shields now. Usually my units do last a little bit longer, but again, things can happen. You can't always control it. You can do your best to mitigate problems like that, but it happened. I've got to deal with it. I probably won't use my artillery for this match. I don't think it's worth it. They can be quite, you know, rare unless you're crafting and like getting all that done quickly enough. I wanted to come over here and take out a few more of them, but that isn't going to happen right now. Oh, wow. Flintlock. Okay. I'm struck. I'm taking a lot of damage. I've got to move. See, that can be so hurtful. My feelings are hurt. And my body. Alright, so our gates are closed right now. I am considering it, though. I am considering putting down some artillery just for the hell of it. You know what? Forget about it. I'll do it. I'll do it for fun. I'm not going to send in my units right now. I don't want them dying on me. Hopefully we're not being flanked directly. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't exactly see them right now. I wonder if I could hit anyone up there. That'd be pretty sweet. Come on. There's some damage. Okay. I'll take that. There's a lot of them back there. It went right through. I'll wait and see. Wasn't my best location, but we'll see later. Alright, so we've got some enemies on the walls now that we could go after. Let's go try to push them down. You can also kick down ladders too if you need to. But yeah, I've been playing for like 2 or 3 days. Great time. Loved it. Here we go. Here's one baddie. Let's go. Let's get him. Alright, I got him. He's dead. My boys made it up, I think. So here's what we're going to do. Kick down the ladders. Got some more enemies over here on the way, sure. Gotta kick down more. I don't think they're climbing up. Yeah, they're actually going inside. Let's go back down and have a look again. I probably should have had my artillery aimed the other way because I feel like they're coming through over here. Oh yeah, definitely. Alright, I'm typing in chat real quick just so that they know what's up. Hopefully they know what's up now. It was actually easier whenever they were climbing up alone on the gate, so let's watch out for him. I'm going to move my boys over here real quick. We have only one formation. That's why you want veterans, because you can get new formations and crap like that if you want to do well. And if we can get these heroes somehow, that would be really good. There we go. Got one there. Here's a group over here. We can go in and get them. Let's go, let's go. Come on, boys, let's do it. I don't know where they went off to. I think they're actually behind right now. Okay, in a weird way that worked out because they're actually flanking. Oh my god. Well, that worked out nicely. Okay, and I can get the ones who are still here to patch up. Let's go do that real quick. See if I can shoot him way over there. Go, boys. Go patch up. You deserve a break. Leave now because they've got a nice little shield wall. Let's go check on the other side now. So we've got a minute left. We just need to hold on. We've got some artillery over here, so if we can hold on, maybe we'll be able to do something fun. Okay, he's on my artillery piece, which is fine. He should be. We just need to get over here now. I'm actually going to call in everyone, and I'm going to patch up because I need to be fully healed up. Come on, boys. Some enemies behind us. Okay. Let's get them. And yeah, I'm new, so if you're a vet and you know better, just give me advice, and that's cool, and I'll be more than willing to learn. Learning is good. It's an excellent thing, but I hope that you've enjoyed this so far, because I've had a lot of fun just like playing it. And I won't lie, I've been thinking about it a lot. I keep playing it over and over and over because of how fun that it is. I've just been having a fantastic time. All right, let's come over here. Let's go get their blasted range units over here, and maybe even some more of their friends. Come on. Oh, I swung too many times. All right, they're pushing in. I want to push in because I just want them to go in and keep them busy. But it's over now. We've won. I've got 228 kills, and we've won. We did it. We freaking won. Army of the Dead, a new achievement. I got an S rank. I killed 4 heroes. I'm now level 42. Let's see. 2 assists. 1 death. 1.3 million damage. I took 1 million damage. I took a lot of damage, sure. Let's see, unit stats over here. My MVP or my MVU, most valuable unit, or my archers. Look at their KD, 5.54, 144 kills. If you want them, they're in Season 2. You can easily unlock them. They're very good. They have bleeding damage. Raton Brown Shields, 23 damage, 1.21 for the KD. My poor sergeants took some serious beatdown, so that happens. But I was number 2 for my team. And I hope that was quite indicative of what you can do in this game and why it's such a cool game. And I do hope that you do check it out. And thank you to the company for sponsoring me. I did not expect to enjoy the game so much, but dude, it is a lot of fun. And if you like free-to-play games, here's one for you to try. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll have another video out very soon. And until then.